Hey guys, before we get into the video, I just want to insert an update since I have filmed this video. The chocolate chip cookies actually were really good. They actually taste better once they cool off. They were even better the next day. They didn't even last until the end of the second day. They were gone. And so we ended up making another batch a few days later, and they were all gone, and they were very, very tasty. So that's what to let you guys know that. And as far as the blueberry fat bombs, my son and my husband both enjoyed those. I wasn't too crazy about it, but they both liked it. So I probably will make it again, but only for them. Like I always say, people have different taste buds. And so definitely enjoy the video and make sure that you try out the recipes and come back and let me know what you think. Hi, and welcome back to my channel. G is for the good life. This is your girl, Gigi, and welcome to my kitchen, right? Welcome. All right, so this is the part 2 of our keto snack series. If you have not seen the first video, definitely go on back to my list of videos, and you will see the video where we're making kale chips and Parmesan kale chips, and they are delish. Yes, they're very good. So, but in this video, we're going to be getting sweet with it. So we're going to be making chocolate chip cookies and blueberry fat bombs. And you know what? I got a secret to tell y'all. I ain't never had either one of these recipes, so I'm trying it for the first time as well. So I did find these recipes on Pinterest. I get a lot of my inspiration from Pinterest. So Pinterest is my life. And so I will put the link below, the 2 recipes, and definitely comment. Let me know if you tried these recipes. I would love to know what you think. If you have any comments, any additional things to add, I would definitely love to hear it. So before we get into this video, please do not forget to subscribe if you haven't already done so. Welcome. Become a part of the family here, okay? And also make sure you hit the notification bell so every time that I upload a video, you will be notified. And make sure that you share. Sharing is caring, right? So make sure that you share if you care. And lastly, make sure that you comment below, okay? I love to interact with you guys. And then you can follow me on Instagram. It is G is for the good life, the same as my channel. And it's on Instagram, and I post stuff quite a bit in there. So if you comment, I'll definitely comment back. And, you know, I definitely love getting involved. So let's get into the video. First thing we're going to make is the blueberry fat bomb. All right, so what you're gonna need for this recipe is about 3.5 ounces of blueberries. You could use fresh or frozen. I have used fresh blueberries. Now, the recipe suggests that you heat up the blueberries for about 10 to 15 minutes on low to medium heat until all of the liquid has dissolved, and that's what I did. And they said you should get like a paste-like consistency, and that's what I have. So I did do that. Okay, so that's what this is. Okay, you need about 2 tablespoons of finely ground almond flour. You're gonna need 2 tablespoons of granulated erythritol. I think it's, erythritol or erythritol. I don't know. Shoot, Swerve, okay? Swerve, that's what I use. I use Swerve. Let me show you the back. This is what I use, y'all. I use Swerve, okay? And it is pretty much made with erythritol. I will check Google tonight to see how we pronounce that. Yes. Okay. And you're gonna need 2 tablespoons of softened butter. Okay. And 1 teaspoon of lemon juice. All right. So that's all we need. And you're gonna need your food processor today. So that's it. And then you're also gonna coat it in the granulated Swerve. You wanna make sure that you use the granulated Swerve, so it has the granules in it. Okay. All right, so this is very, very easy. Only thing we're gonna do is just add everything and blend it until it's fluffy. And then after that, we're gonna make little balls, and then we're gonna roll it in the Swerve. And then we're gonna put it in the refrigerator, and that's that. I mean, it's really, really easy. Very easy. So that's all we gotta do. So let's get started. So we're gonna add the blueberries first. Bam. Ooh. All right. Flour. I should have used like my small food processor for this one. I didn't realize that the mixture would be so small. There we go. I didn't feel like going to get a spoon. It's not terrible. I'm taking the rest of the almond flour because sometimes it will stick sometimes. So I got all that out. And the Swerve. And then a teaspoon of lemon juice. Fresh squeezed lemon juice at that. All right. Okay, I have a spatula. I don't know how many balls this is supposed to make. This is a very small batch. Like I said, I've never made this before. And it's make like 2 or 3 balls or something. I don't know. Anyway, what I'm doing now is I'm just trying to make sure everything is mixed up. I really should have used my small food processor. Next time I'll know. We live and we learn, don't we? Ooh. Okay, so what I did was I took my spatula and went ahead and scraped some of the mixture down so it can be, so it can mix well. And so I'm about to add it again. Alright, so I am scraping the mixture out. I don't know how many bombs this is supposed to make. Probably make 3 or 4. I don't know, I shouldn't be laughing, but it's funny because I'm like, it says serving size 8. Okay, we're gonna try to get 8 bombs out of this. We'll see how it goes. All right, so what we're gonna do is, okay, it says small balls using your hands. All right, so it needs to go into the freezer. You know your girl's gonna taste this, right? Let me taste this. It's different. It's very sweet, but I taste more of the butter. Maybe I should have used unsalted. Yeah. Maybe I should have used unsalted butter. But let me give you guys a tidbit. So you don't have to use butter. You can also use a substitute. But let me tell you, I wouldn't use anything. I wouldn't use any oil that doesn't form when it gets cold, or when it's in a cooler temperature. So you could probably use ghee, because ghee will harden up. You use probably olive oil, because olive oil will harden up, and of course butter. But I wouldn't use olive oil. I wouldn't use anything like that, because it's gonna make it oily, and it's not gonna form. So just keep that in mind. All right, we're getting ready to put this into the freezer for about 15 minutes, and while we're letting that chill, we'll go ahead and start on our cookies. All right, so now we're gonna make our chocolate chip cookies while our blueberry fat bombs are chilling in the refrigerator for an hour. So what you're gonna need is, you're going to need about 1.5 cups of almond flour. So the one that I used was by, this is from Aldi's, and it is finely ground, and I like it. So this is what I am using. Okay, you're going to need salted butter, which I have. This is Carrie's Gold salted butter, and you need about 1/2 cup, and this is about 1/2 cup here. So, and it's melted, and melted butter is the secret to chewy cookies. When you have softened butter, it makes it more of a harder cookie. I wasn't sure if you knew that. We're also going to need about 3/4 of a cup of swerve or urethane. I think that's that word gets me every time. Anyway, swerve, okay? And then you are going to need 1 egg. So here's my egg, and it is at room temperature. And you're gonna need baking powder and xanthan gum, which I have already mixed in here since they're gonna go in at the same time. So I have my xanthan gum and my baking powder. Okay, the xanthan gum that I used is red. It is the Bob's Red Mill xanthan gum. That's what I decided to use. It's about $12 and some change. And I'll tell you what, you really don't use a lot of it, so this will last you for a very long time. So it is worth the investment if you plan on baking on keto. So there you go. And the baking powder that I use is always aluminum free. You can either go to Trader Joe's and get baking powder, and also you can go to your local grocery store where they sell Rumford, and Rumford is aluminum free. All right. And a few more things. You need sugar-free chocolate chips. I'm using Lily's dark chocolate. I found this at Publix, and they're about $6 and some change. This is not the whole bag, thank God. But yeah, the recipe is calling for about 3/4 of a cup of the sugar-free chocolate chips, and that is it. Oh, and of course, vanilla extract, about a teaspoon of vanilla extract. So we're gonna go ahead and get started on this. Really, really easy. I have my oven already preheated to 350 degrees. All right, let's move some of these things out the way. So just like you do in any type of cookie recipe, you are going to mix the butter and the sugars first. Now, in your regular chocolate chip recipe, it's always brown sugar and white sugar that you mix in with your butter. But we're using Swerve, and we're going to go ahead and blend it up. All right, add the vanilla. And we're gonna mix for about another 15 seconds. All right, it's about 15 seconds. All right, so next, what you're gonna do is you're gonna add the egg, okay? Make sure that you don't get any of the shells in here, else you're gonna have some cookies that have eggshells in it. You don't want that. All right, another 15 seconds here. What you're gonna do is you're gonna add the almond flour. Okay, and you're gonna add the xanthan gum and the baking powder. And salt, which I did not put in here. Let me go grab the salt. You'll be surprised how important salt is to like cookies and different baked goods. Like especially like a crust. Oh my gosh, the salt is so important. It brings out the flavor. Alrighty, so we're gonna mix well. Press the dough together. I'm gonna remove my ring here. I'm gonna press the dough together. It's very sticky. we're gonna, because it tells you to, you know, allow the, it says press the dough together and remove from the bowl. I'm probably not gonna do that. I'm just gonna press it together and keep it in the bowl, because how I make chocolate chip cookies is different. I guess if you were to roll them and cut them, I guess you could do it that way, but I'm just gonna simply press it right here in the bowl and then add the chocolate chips in there. And you need to add them by hand. They're asking us to add them by hand. So we're gonna go ahead and add these by hand. So I'm gonna just gently massage these chocolate chips into the batter. And it is very sticky. Very, very sticky. This is stickier than regular cookie dough. So we're gonna see how this turns out. I'm very curious to see what it's gonna taste like, how it's gonna turn out. Like I said, I found this on Pinterest, and honey, she gonna try it. Yes, she is. Miss Thing over here is going to try it and see how it comes out. All right, I'll be back in just a moment. All right, so I have my pan here with my parchment paper. And so I'm going to use this scooper here. Since I love making cookies, I invested in a cookie scooper. I had one before that broke. Oh gosh, my feelings were just like so hurt. I was like, why did my cookie scooper break? And it surely did. I went out and bought another one. Well, actually, I took it back. I was like, yo, this broke after a day. I need another one. I forgot who I bought it from, but, you know, they let me exchange it, too. So you want to make sure you have enough room, because cookies do spread. So you want to make sure that about a couple of inches apart, okay? Because it'll probably get to be about that big, especially when we're working with this almond flour. So I don't know how it's gonna turn out. So we are just gonna be on the safe side and give these cookies some room, okay? So I'm just scooping them out, putting them here. And we're gonna put them in the oven for about 10 minutes. Now, so far they look really good, you know. They do. I'm not even gonna say, hey, you know. So far they're looking good. We just have to see how they're gonna taste and what texture they're going to be. So we'll see. And if this is, you know, numero uno, then guess what? We're gonna rock with these. So, all right, so we're ready to put these in the oven, and we'll be back with the result. The cookies are finished, and let me just add something. Okay, so I noticed that when I put my cookies in the oven, they did not flatten out whatsoever. It got all the way to maybe like 7 minutes, and it didn't flatten out. So what I did was I removed them and I flattened them out with my hand. They weren't that hot, so you know, no marks on these hands, so we're good. But yeah, I went ahead and flattened them out, and then I put them back in for maybe like another 5 minutes, because they were brown at the top and brown at the bottom, but the inside just didn't look done, and we don't eat raw cookies over here. So I'm gonna show you how they came out. They're not all the way cooled, but at least wanted to show you what they look like. So these are the cookies. This is the bottom of it. I didn't overcook them, they just need to be done. And this is the inside of them. And I'm gonna taste them, see how they taste. I don't think this recipe is it. They're edible. They're not amazing. So, not amazing, but they're doable. What it's missing is, I guess, the ultimate sweetness that we get from the Toll House cookies that I love to make. And I don't really taste the butter as much. Maybe when they cool off, it'll be a lot better. I don't know, but it's decent. I'll eat it. But I'm still gonna be on the search. Maybe we need to make the cookies quest for the best chocolate chip cookie. Anyway, I'm going to leave the link below to the chocolate chip cookie recipe if you're interested in trying it. If you do try it, leave a comment below. If you know of a bomb, real good keto chocolate chip recipe, comment below. I'll try it. You want me to try something? I'll try it. And let you know, guys, let you know what I think, because I love food. And you love food too, else you would be on this channel, right? Now I'm gonna try the blueberry fat bombs. They've been chilling for almost an hour. Not quite an hour, almost an hour. I probably put them in the freezer. So I'll show you this what they look like. Okay. It's not completely round, but that's what they look like. Let's try it. These taste good. You taste the butter in them for sure, but it tastes good. But it tastes like I'm eating blueberry cookie dough or something. That's what it tastes like. I don't know, but these are good. Will I make them again? Nah, probably not. I'm not gonna go out my way and make them again. But will I eat them for, if I have them? Yeah, I will. But I probably won't make them again. But I will leave the link. Maybe everyone's taste buds are different. I'll definitely leave the link below where you can get this recipe and definitely try it out. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you liked it. What was your thoughts? But yeah, this is gonna conclude this portion of our keto snacks. Oh, got a little blueberry on my finger. But yeah, so just remember that if you haven't already subscribed, make sure that you do that and hit the notification bell, so every time that I upload a new video, you will be notified. Also, make sure that you like, comment, and share this video. I really appreciate it. And let me know what you guys, what else you want to see, what other recipes you want me to try. I'm very open to trying pretty much any recipe. So I have an open mind. I'll pretty much try anything except for pork recipes. I don't eat pork, but I'll pretty much try anything that's within the keto friendly realm here. So yeah, so that is all that I have to say. And don't forget to follow me on Instagram, y'all. G is for the good life. So basically my name, G is for the good life. G is number 4, the good life on Instagram. I love the chit chat and be involved with the keto community, so make sure that you check that out. I will talk to you guys later. Thanks for joining me. Make it a good life. Bye.